Have you ever wondered if the foods you're eating together could be silently undermining your health? We've been told for decades about superfoods, healthy diets, and nutritious choices. But what no one tells you is this: how you combine your foods can be just as important as what you choose to eat, especially as we age. For those of us over 60, our digestive systems have changed, our metabolism has slowed, our bodies process nutrients differently, and certain food combinations that younger people can handle without issue can create real problems for seniors. Yes, problems. Nutrient blocking, medication interference, digestive distress, and even increased inflammation. These harmful combinations can silently sabotage your health efforts if you're not aware. But there's good news. By understanding which food pairings work against you and which work synergistically together, you can enhance your nutrition, improve your digestion, and support your overall well-being in these golden years. Today, as someone who has spent decades researching nutrition for aging bodies, I want to share with you the 4 food combinations you should avoid at all costs and the 4 powerhouse pairings you absolutely must embrace. Your body deserves this knowledge. Let's get straight to it. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed, I recommend you hit that button and turn on notifications so you never miss another vital health tip designed specifically for seniors. If you enjoy this video, type yes in the comments. If not, type no to let me know how I can create better content for you. The 4 dangerous food combinations seniors should avoid. 1. Calcium-rich foods with iron-rich foods, the silent nutrient thief. At first glance, combining dairy products with iron-rich foods seems perfectly innocent, even beneficial. A spinach salad with feta cheese, a glass of milk with your steak dinner. These combinations appear to deliver double the nutrients in one meal. But for older adults, especially those over 60 concerned about bone health and anemia, this pairing creates an invisible battle inside your body that few people talk about. Calcium and iron compete for absorption in your digestive tract. When consumed together, calcium blocks iron absorption by up to 60%. Think about that. More than half of the iron you carefully included in your meal simply passes through your system unused, unabsorbed, wasted. For seniors already at risk for iron deficiency anemia, which affects nearly 20% of adults over 65, this hidden interaction can lead to chronic fatigue, weakness, cognitive decline, and even increased fall risk. Your body needs that iron to carry oxygen to your tissues, to support your immune system, and to maintain your energy levels. The tragedy is that most seniors have no idea. They diligently include both calcium and iron in their diets, believing they're doing everything right, never connecting their persistent fatigue, dizziness, or weakness to this simple food pairing mistake. This isn't about creating fear. It's about providing wisdom. Calcium and iron are both essential nutrients. But for seniors with already compromised absorption abilities, it's about timing. Separate your calcium-rich foods, dairy, fortified plant milks, calcium supplements, from your iron-rich foods, red meat, spinach, beans, by at least 2 hours. Give each nutrient its own opportunity to nourish your body fully. But if calcium and iron, both essential nutrients, can quietly work against each other when paired, what other seemingly healthy combinations might be causing unexpected harm? Let's look at the next dangerous pairing that affects how medications work in your body. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to point number 2. 2. High-fiber foods with medications. The dangerous interference, fiber. We've been told to eat more of it all our lives. It helps with digestion, supports heart health, and keeps us regular. Many seniors deliberately increase their fiber intake with bran cereals, fiber supplements, or extra servings of whole grains and vegetables. A worthy goal indeed. But what most healthcare providers fail to mention is this: when high-fiber foods are consumed with certain medications, they can significantly reduce the absorption and effectiveness of those vital prescriptions. For seniors taking medications for heart conditions, blood pressure, thyroid issues, or depression, this interaction isn't just inconvenient, it could be life-threatening. Fiber binds to many medications in the digestive tract, preventing them from entering your bloodstream where they need to work. Essentially, your carefully prescribed medication dose becomes unpredictable, sometimes delivering too little of what your body needs. Blood pressure medications like metoprolol, anti-seizure drugs, thyroid medications, and certain antibiotics are particularly vulnerable to this interaction. You take your pill faithfully with your high-fiber breakfast, never suspecting that the very breakfast you chose for its health benefits is undermining your treatment. And the price you pay? Unstable blood pressure readings, breakthrough symptoms, medication doses that seem inconsistent in their effects. Your doctor may even increase your dosage, not realizing the real problem is in the timing of your meals and medications. It's heartbreaking because both fiber and your medications are important. But awareness creates a simple solution. Take most medications, either 1 hour before or 2 to 4 hours after high-fiber meals or supplements. This small adjustment in timing can make the difference between a medication that works effectively and one that fails to protect you. And if fiber can interfere with your medication's effectiveness, imagine what happens when you combine foods that overtax your digestive system all at once, creating a perfect storm for discomfort that many seniors endure needlessly. 3. Fatty foods with high sugar desserts, the digestive nightmare. Throughout our lives, we've been conditioned to finish a meal with something sweet. The classic steak dinner followed by cheesecake or ice cream, the holiday ham with pie for dessert. It's practically a cultural tradition, but for seniors, this combination creates a perfect storm inside your digestive system. As we age, our digestive processes naturally slow down. We produce fewer digestive enzymes. Our metabolism becomes less efficient. And combining high-fat foods with high-sugar desserts creates a burden that many senior digestive systems simply cannot handle gracefully. Here's what happens physiologically. Fatty foods like red meat, fried foods, or rich dairy products already take longer to digest than other foods. When you add a sugary dessert immediately afterward, the sugar ferments while waiting for the fat to digest, creating excess gas, bloating, and discomfort. Additionally, this combination causes dramatic spikes in blood sugar, followed by energy crashes that are particularly severe for seniors. For those with diabetes or prediabetes, conditions that affect nearly 40% of adults over 65, this pairing is especially dangerous, triggering glucose levels that can swing wildly out of control. Even for those without diabetes, these sugar spikes accelerate inflammation and oxidative stress throughout the body. The price you pay isn't just immediate discomfort. It's the chronic inflammation that worsens joint pain, the digestive distress that disturbs your sleep, the blood sugar fluctuations that leave you exhausted and foggy. It's the gradual burden on your pancreas that eventually leads to insulin resistance. The solution isn't giving up all desserts or fatty foods, it's separating them. Enjoy leaner proteins with your main meals. If you want something sweet, have it as an afternoon snack with a source of protein to buffer the sugar impact. Or choose fruit-based desserts with less added sugar and more fiber to slow absorption. This simple adjustment can transform your digestion and energy levels, all by respecting how your aging body processes different types of foods. And speaking of processing foods properly, there's another combination that creates a perfect storm of inflammation in senior bodies. One that combines two seemingly innocent food categories that together accelerate aging from the inside out. 4. Refined carbohydrates with processed meats. The inflammation accelerators, they come together at almost every gathering. The sandwich platter with white bread and deli meats, the crackers and pepperoni, the breakfast of white toast and bacon. These combinations are American traditions, convenient and satisfying. But for seniors, this pairing creates a dangerous inflammatory response that silently damages multiple body systems. Refined carbohydrates, white bread, white rice, crackers, and pastries rapidly convert to sugar in your bloodstream, triggering insulin spikes. Processed meats, bacon, sausage, deli meats, hot dogs, contain compounds called advanced glycation end products, AGEs, nitrates, and high levels of saturated fat. When consumed together, they create a perfect inflammatory storm. The refined carbs spike your blood sugar, while the processed meats introduce compounds that promote oxidative stress. Together, they trigger an inflammatory cascade that is particularly damaging for seniors already dealing with age-related inflammation. This inflammation doesn't just stay in your digestive tract. It travels throughout your body, aggravating arthritis, increasing heart disease risk, accelerating cognitive decline, and even promoting cellular aging. For seniors with existing inflammatory conditions like heart disease, arthritis, or cognitive concerns, this food pairing is particularly harmful. The research is clear. A 2019 study in the Journal of Gerontology found that older adults who regularly consumed these inflammatory food combinations showed faster rates of physical function decline and higher rates of mobility disability over a 4-year period. And the price you pay isn't obvious at first. It's the gradual stiffening of your joints that makes getting out of bed harder each morning. It's the slow decline in memory that you attribute to just getting older. It's the creeping progression of atherosclerosis that silently narrows your arteries year by year. The solution isn't complicated, but it does require awareness. Choose whole grain bread instead of white if you want a sandwich with lean meat, not processed deli meat. Pair your protein with non-starchy vegetables instead of refined grains. Select fresh, lean proteins instead of processed meats whenever possible. But if these harmful combinations can accelerate aging and inflammation, imagine what the right food pairings could do to support your health, energy, and longevity. Let's turn now to the powerful combinations that can help reverse inflammation, support digestion, and protect your vital organs. Starting with a simple pairing that enhances heart protection. The 4 must-try food combinations that can transform your health. After 61, olive oil with leafy greens, the heart protection duo. There's something profoundly powerful about drizzling olive oil over fresh leafy greens. This simple combination, a cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet, isn't just delicious, it creates a synergy specifically beneficial for aging hearts and brains. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, arugula, and mixed salad greens contain potent antioxidants, including lutein, folate, and vitamin K, nutrients that support blood vessel health and cognitive function. But many of these crucial nutrients are fat-soluble, meaning they need fat to be properly absorbed and utilized by your body. Enter olive oil, rich in monounsaturated fats and powerful antioxidants called polyphenols. When you pair olive oil with leafy greens, you dramatically increase the absorption of the green's fat-soluble nutrients by up to 500% in some cases. But more importantly, these foods work together to reduce inflammation in your cardiovascular system. For seniors concerned about heart health, this combination helps lower LDL cholesterol, reduce blood pressure, and improve endothelial function, the ability of your blood vessels to dilate and contract properly. The oleocanthal in olive oil works similarly to anti-inflammatory drugs, but without the side effects that seniors often experience with medications. Regular consumption of this powerful pairing has been associated with a 30% reduction in heart events and strokes in people over 65. For those already taking heart medications, this food combination provides additional protection through entirely different mechanisms. Beyond heart health, this combination supports brain function, potentially reducing risk of cognitive decline. The vitamin K in greens combined with the healthy fats in olive oil provide the exact nutrients your brain needs to maintain neural connections and reduce age-related changes. There's a simplicity to this pairing that belies its power. A simple side salad with olive oil dressing alongside your dinner provides protection that no pill can offer. And unlike medications, this combination doesn't just target one pathway, it supports overall health through multiple mechanisms. And if this green and golden combination can protect your heart, imagine what happens when you pair foods that enhance digestion and nutrient absorption as you age. Let's discuss a combination that supports your digestive system when it needs it most. 2. Turmeric with black pepper, the inflammation-fighting power pair. There's ancient wisdom in combining turmeric with black pepper, a tradition that goes back thousands of years in Ayurvedic medicine. But modern science has revealed why this combination is particularly valuable for seniors dealing with inflammation, joint pain, and digestive concerns. Turmeric contains curcumin, one of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. Laboratory studies have shown it blocks the same inflammatory pathways as many prescription medications. For seniors with arthritis, heart disease, or digestive inflammation, this bright yellow spice offers gentle but effective relief. But there's a catch. On its own, curcumin is poorly absorbed, with most of it passing through your digestive system unused. This is where black pepper becomes crucial. Black pepper contains piperine, which increases curcumin absorption by an astonishing 2,000%. This isn't just a small improvement. It's the difference between turmeric being a pleasant spice and a therapeutic tool. For seniors already dealing with reduced nutrient absorption due to age-related changes in the digestive tract, this enhancement is particularly valuable. It ensures that the anti-inflammatory benefits actually reach your bloodstream and tissues where they're needed most. Regular consumption of this powerful pair has been linked to reduced joint pain, improved mobility, better digestion, and even enhanced cognitive function. Some research suggests it may help protect against Alzheimer's disease by reducing the buildup of amyloid plaques in the brain. Incorporating this combination is simple. Add both spices to soups, stews, and rice dishes. Create a warming turmeric tea with a pinch of black pepper, or take a supplement that combines both ingredients for convenience. Either way, this combination offers protection against the chronic inflammation that underlies so many age-related concerns. And speaking of protection, let's explore another powerful combination that supports your immune system when it needs extra reinforcement. 3. Vitamin C foods with iron-rich plant foods, the energy restoration team. As we age, energy levels often decline. For many seniors, unexplained fatigue becomes a daily struggle. While there are many potential causes, iron deficiency anemia remains one of the most common and overlooked, affecting up to 20% of adults over 65. Even mild anemia can dramatically impact your quality of life, leaving you breathless, weak, and cognitively foggy. Here's where strategic food pairing becomes powerful medicine. Non-heme iron, the type found in plant foods like beans, lentils, spinach, and fortified cereals, is not easily absorbed by the body. On average, only about 2 to 5% of non-heme iron from a typical meal actually makes it into your bloodstream. But when you combine these iron-rich plant foods with vitamin C, absorption increases by up to 300%. Vitamin C transforms iron into a more absorbable form and helps it overcome compounds that would otherwise block its absorption. For seniors who have reduced stomach acid, a common age-related change, this pairing is particularly valuable, as stomach acid is needed for proper iron absorption. The vitamin C essentially compensates for what your digestive system can no longer do efficiently on its own. This doesn't just prevent anemia. It directly impacts your energy, cognitive function, immune response, and even your body temperature regulation. Iron is essential for carrying oxygen to all your tissues, and when levels are optimal, you feel the difference throughout your entire body. Creating this powerful combination is simple. Add orange segments to your spinach salad, squeeze lemon juice over your lentil soup, enjoy bell peppers with your beans, or drink orange juice with your iron-fortified breakfast cereal. These simple pairings can dramatically improve your iron status over time. For seniors who have been told they have borderline anemia or who struggle with unexplained fatigue, this food pairing strategy could be transformative. And best of all, it works with your body's natural processes, enhancing them rather than overriding them. And if combining vitamin C with iron-rich foods can restore your energy, imagine what happens when you pair foods that protect your bones, brain, and vision all at once. Let's explore one final combination that supports multiple aspects of healthy aging. 4. Fatty fish with cruciferous vegetables, the longevity protection plate. Perhaps no meal better supports healthy longevity than the combination of fatty fish with cruciferous vegetables. This powerhouse pairing simultaneously protects your brain, reduces cancer risk, supports detoxification, and fights inflammation throughout your entire body. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, essential fats that your body cannot produce on its own. For seniors, these omega-3s are particularly valuable for brain health, helping to maintain cognitive function and potentially reducing risk of dementia. They also support heart health by reducing triglycerides, improving arterial function, and reducing inflammation. Cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, and kale contain unique compounds called glucosinolates that support your body's natural detoxification systems. They help your liver process and eliminate potential carcinogens and toxins. They also contain sulforaphane, a compound that activates antioxidant pathways throughout your body. When these foods are consumed together, they create a synergistic effect. The omega-3 fats help your body absorb the fat-soluble nutrients in the vegetables, while the fiber in the vegetables helps moderate the rate at which the fish is digested, creating stable energy and nutrient delivery. For seniors concerned about maintaining independence and cognitive function, this combination offers protection that no single food or supplement can provide. The omega-3s help maintain brain cell membranes and neural communication, while the antioxidants in cruciferous vegetables help protect against oxidative damage. Studies have found that older adults who regularly consume both fatty fish and cruciferous vegetables show slower rates of cognitive decline and lower rates of age-related diseases. In the famous blue zones, regions where people routinely live into their 90s and hundreds with good health, this food combination appears regularly on dinner plates. Making this combination part of your routine is simple. Enjoy salmon with roasted Brussels sprouts. Add sardines to a kale salad. Serve mackerel with steamed broccoli. These meals aren't just delicious, they're investments in your future health and independence. And now that we've explored these harmful and beneficial food combinations, how do you incorporate this knowledge into your daily life? Let's discuss practical strategies for using these powerful pairings to enhance your well-being, one meal at a time. Your meal timing is as important as your food choices. As we navigate the later chapters of life, there is a profound truth that becomes increasingly clear. It's not just what we eat, but how we combine our foods and when we consume them that impacts our health. The body we have at 70 or 80 isn't the same one that could handle anything at 30 or 40. Our digestive systems have changed. Our metabolic processes have slowed. Our nutrient needs have shifted. The food combinations that once caused no issues may now trigger discomfort, inflammation, or interference with the medications that help us maintain our health. But this knowledge isn't meant to restrict or frighten. It's meant to empower. By understanding which foods work synergistically together and which combinations might work against us, we gain control over our well-being in a way that no single supplement or medication can provide. We create meals that nourish rather than burden our bodies. Start with small changes. Separate your calcium-rich foods from iron-rich foods by at least 2 hours. Take medications either 1 hour before or several hours after high-fiber meals. Enjoy your desserts as afternoon snacks rather than immediately after fatty meals. Choose fresh, whole foods over processed meats and refined carbohydrates. Then, begin to intentionally create powerful combinations. Drizzle olive oil over your leafy greens. Add black pepper whenever you use turmeric. Pair vitamin C-rich fruits with your iron-containing plant foods. Serve fatty fish alongside cruciferous vegetables. These aren't complicated changes. They don't require exotic ingredients or elaborate preparation. They simply require awareness. The understanding that our bodies at this stage of life deserve special consideration and care, and the rewards are profound. Better digestion, improved energy, reduced inflammation, enhanced nutrient absorption, support for your heart, brain, bones, and immune system. These benefits don't come from a prescription pad. They come from your kitchen, from the everyday choices that accumulate into either wellness or decline. Let this knowledge be liberating rather than limiting. It's not about what you can't have. It's about how to enjoy what you love in ways that support rather than undermine your health. It's about timing, combinations, and awareness that honors the body that has carried you all these years. Because you deserve to enjoy these years with vitality, with clarity, and with the energy to pursue what matters most to you. Your meals can either contribute to that goal or detract from it. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our Healthy Aging channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living you.